Hey guys, this is Brandon with BD Fitness Training. Today I'm going to go over another exercise tutorial, that being the deadlift, in particular the conventional deadlift. There's a lot of different deadlift variations you can do, but today we're just going to do the basic conventional deadlift. So I'm going to show you a few repetitions, and then I'll break down the movement for you. Okay, yeah, so in performing the deadlift, I'll go over this first. Basically, the deadlift, great back exercise, great leg exercise. You're going to activate your entire posterior chain, so all the way from the calves, the hamstrings, glutes, low back, all the way up to your traps. It's an awesome exercise to incorporate on full body days, leg days, back days. You can work them into any kind of training program. They're definitely one of the best compound exercises you can do for overall just power, strength, even hypertrophy. Basically my setup, again, the deadlift, just like in my other videos, part of the 4 big compound exercises, you can go heavy on it, you can really overload your body with a lot of weight compared to other movements, but you really want to know how to perform it. Basically, again, like I said, putting a lot of weight on the bar, you can hurt yourself real easily, even if you have a little weight, because again, we're in that bent over position, which you can become very vulnerable to injuries. So just watch what I'm doing and make sure you incorporate it into your deadlifts, just to keep you safe and to make it the most effective movement you can. So basically what I do, I'll step up to the bar. For a conventional deadlift, usually it's about shoulder width apart with your feet. That's what I like to do. So from here, what I'm going to do, I'm looking at the bar. Basically, I'm going to split my feet in half with the bar. That way I'm up close to the bar. I don't want to be too far back, because what's this going to do? From here, my back has like no choice but to kind of round over, and that's the last thing we want to see in deadlift. You see it all the time, and it looks terrible. And obviously, eventually down the road, something's going to happen, which we don't want that to happen to you. So again, I'm going to split my feet with the bar, get myself set. I'm going to reach down for it. So the first thing, again, it's a very just hip-based movement. So all the mechanics are right here. I'm just going to push my hips back, and I'm going to just lever down towards the bar. I'm going to pick it up, hand position in the bar. Again, you kind of have to see what's more comfortable for you. I know some people who like to go wide, close. Again, I like to go just outside my shoulders. So again, feet shoulder width, split the bar with, split my feet in half with the bar. I'm gonna come down, grab the bar. From this position, basically my hips are kind of up high. What I want to try and do is think about forcing them through the floor. So I'm gonna have a tight grip, take a deep breath, force my hips down. As you can see, I'm picking my chest up. I can see my chest in the mirror. And then I'm going to pull up and lock out with my glutes. The top portion of the movement, again, a lot of the times you see a lot of people do this, and they'll hyperextend with their low back, forcing their knees forward, not good. The only thing you want to focus on once you get past your knees, pulling up, is all about just flexing your glutes, and that's just going to lock out the movement right here. So again, and as I come back down, same motion as I did to pick up the bar. Hips come back, the bar's kind of riding down my legs. Bam, we're back and set on the floor. Deep breath, hips down, chest up, my shoulders are pulled back, and I'm going to lock it out at the top. So basically, I would say most important part of the movement is obviously that first rep, because that's where you're going to set the tone for the exercise. You want to make sure, make sure your back is flat. An easy way to, again, there's different things about mobility to where some people can't get into the right positions because tight hamstrings, doesn't allow their hips to move right, or things like that. I'm not going to go too much into that, but this is just for the average person who is pretty healthy with their mobility. But anyway, again, you want to make sure I always tell my clients once I start to see them kind of slouch over, you know, show off your chest, show off your butt. What that's going to do is kind of keep your back at a neutral angle. We don't want to hyperextend, but for the most part, when I tell people to do that, you basically end up with a flat angle. The whole time I want to see my chest in the mirror upright. And I'm not squatting down, I'm not pushing my butt down. This is another example, of what people do with the deadlift. I think it's more of a squat. So they'll come down here, but look what happens here. I gotta get over my knees now. We don't want to squat down with the bar. We just want to have the hips kick back. Hips kick back, and then you bring your chest over your toes, you touch the floor, and then you pull up and you lock out. So besides having the back round and also doing too much of a squat, those are the two big things I see people doing. You just want to make sure you have a clear bar path with your knees. That's why you want to pull them out of the way using your hips, and then you come up, lock out, and you're good to go. Like I said, there's different variations: sumos, stiff leg deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts. You can do deadlifts with dumbbells, things like that. But and if you do want to go into those other movements, basically the form is the same for the most part, except for like little different angles to where you put your hips and your back pretty much. But let's see what else I got. Oh yeah, there's different types of grip positions as well. Hold on one second. My phone's going. Okay, sorry about that. But there's different types of hand positions as well. You can do. People do switch grip for the most part. It is the strongest, or besides hook grip, but one of the strongest positions you can put yourself into. You can just hold the bar a lot easier and you can put a lot more weight on the bar. I just did overhand. I prefer double over just because you work on a lot of grip strength, as well as trying to keep your body symmetrical on both sides. Because obviously if I'm going one hand over, one hand under, I'm externally rotated here and I'm internally rotated here. It's not like you'll cause too many imbalances that way, but over time, if you deadlift a lot, of course that could happen. So I like to just stay neutral with my entire body, keep the same position on both sides, and just practice that. Of course, this hook grip, I'm not going to get into that too much. Not too many people do that or know what that is. But again, for the most part, you just want to practice repetition, repetition. More reps, the more practice. So obviously, you don't want to load the bar up right when you're just trying this movement out. I have 10 pounds here just for demonstration. But even to warm up, even for myself, I make my clients just warm up with the bar just to get the pattern down. Trying to just get the body familiar with the movement, and then we'll progress in weight and get to our working sets and so forth. But yeah, guys, that's the deadlift. If you have any questions, you can just you can message me. You can leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. If you do want to see a different exercise tutorial, I'm going to start getting more into more nutrition type videos as well, and I'll ask and answer any questions you have. So all right, thanks guys, thanks for watching.